The Democratic candidate for the US presidential election, Joe Biden, is appearing for the first time right now with his running mate, Kamala Harris, at a special event in the state of Delaware. Our North America editor, Jon Sopel, is there. John.
Sophie, thank you very much. Yes, this is politics in the age of COVID. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris giving speeches, Kamala Harris still on her feet, with big applause lines and no applause, because the crowd, such as they are, have been on the outside, although a lot of them have left as the rain came down. US elections normally take the best part of a year, but because of coronavirus, it feels like today is the starting gun being fired ahead of November's election.
Please welcome Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Kamala Harris.
In the city where Joe Biden started his career nearly half a century ago, he was back today to launch the ticket that he hopes will propel him and Kamala Harris to election victory in November, to be president and vice president.
Kamala, as you all know, is smart, she's tough, she's experienced, she's a proven fighter for the backbone of this country. She's ready to do this job on day one.
After the most competitive primary in history, the country received a resounding message that Joe was the person to lead us forward. And Joe, I'm so proud to stand with you.
Hi. Sorry to keep you.
No, that's all right. You ready to go to work?
Oh my God, I'm so ready to go to work.
The moment you find out from the boss, you've got the job.
First of all, is the answer yes?
The answer is absolutely yes, Joe.
Joe Biden's call to Kamala Harris ending months of speculation and creating history. The first African-American woman to run for vice president. All the more surprising, given that she gave Joe Biden hell during the race to become the Democratic nominee.
I do not believe you are a racist, but I also believe, and it's personal, and I was actually it was hurtful.
But that's also the attraction.
Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against...
She was sworn in as a senator by Joe Biden when he was still the vice president.
I prosecuted banks.
The former California Attorney General is tough, she's smart, and brought her prosecutorial skills to the Senate, making life uncomfortable for a number of senior administration officials.
Attorney General Barr, has the president or anyone at the White House ever asked or suggested that you open an investigation of anyone?
I wouldn't.
Yes or no?
Could you repeat that question?
Racial justice is on.
And the hope of party strategists is she'll enthuse younger voters, African Americans and progressives. Donald Trump is already sharpening his knife.
I thought she was the meanest, the most horrible, most disrespectful of anybody in the U.S. Senate. She's also known, from what I understand, as being just about the most liberal person in the U.S. Senate.
Slow Joe and phony Kamala. Perfect together, wrong for America.
The Trump campaign has already christened her phony Kamala, a Trojan horse for the radical left. But with today's launch and the messaging around it, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are determined to define themselves without any help from Republican opponents. Jon Sopel, BBC News, Wilmington, Delaware.